All right. Thank you guys for your patience. Patience is important. Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, Sue, for whatever reason, you're on live. That's weird. Huh. I don't know why you're on and I'm not. I don't know.
I see you now, Jean.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Oh, is that why you left and you came back on?
I didn't leave, but I don't know what happened, but I can. Oh, now your video is off again.
Yeah, it's showing. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do this and if I have to. I don't know why YouTube was showing Sue. Maybe I can cut that out. Maybe turn off your video. I'm not sure. What happened there? We'll find out. Okay, the world of YouTube is watching as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching live. I have some people live as well with me. And we're going to chat about the feelings collection. For those of you just finding me, my name is Jean Collins, and I do health and wellness and toxic-free living. And that is also about making sure you know what's in your products. Because let me tell you, in 1976, 65,000 plus ingredients were grandfathered in to our toxic or to our products. To me, that's not cool. I'm very toxic sensitive. I used to get sick all the time as a kid, pretty much sinus infection, flu, pneumonia, bronchitis, repeat. Now, looking back and having removed those toxins, I know the importance of being toxic free. So with that being said, my life has improved and I look forward to teaching you guys how to improve your life. Tonight, we're going to talk about the feelings collection, which is such an amazing and beautiful protocol. So let's get started. To set the tone for the feelings collection, I suggest all of you have your oils with you, but for the most part, like I'm teaching this class, for the most part with the feelings collection, you're going to want to have a silent area or like a classical music type of a thing. No music with words. Maybe like think of like a spa, like aromatherapy experience, right? If you are doing this on someone and you're a practitioner, I highly recommend White Angelica so that you are protected, because with this, with the feelings collection, you're going to be releasing a lot of emotions. And that is so important with understanding how the oils work and just understanding how everything works on that level. Okay, so we're going to start. Oh, and the feelings collection is 7 oils in it. So you have Valor, Harmony, Forgiveness, Present Time, Release, and Inner Child. Wait, I'm sorry, that's 6 oils, but Valor's used twice. I did the feelings collection for 30 days straight about 2 years ago, and I could just tell that my energy increased. My whole aura shifted. So if anyone wants to do that and do the feelings collection in the morning and then in the afternoon, you're gonna need probably 2 kits and 2 extra Valors, because you use Valor twice in the collection. That's up to you. If you just want to do the feelings collection once, maybe once every, starting out, if you're new and you're going to be releasing these emotions, I would suggest you just do it once and let yourself really release. Okay. And then maybe wait a week or 2 and do it again. And then do the 30 day morning and night. It's up to you though. it's your body, it's your life. If you're like, no, I'm going to go all in, I'm going to do the 30-day morning and night, you do you. That's cool. That, like I said, my energy just increased so much, and it was just so amazing. So I really look forward to seeing you and your life improve. Also, let's have a conversation either at the end for anyone who's live to be able to remove those toxins. Okay. So we start with Valor, because Valor is our balancing oil. Valor is also known as chiropractor in a bottle, because it's really good for your spine. And it's also great for courage. So not only is it balancing, but the other idea is courage, because when you're releasing some emotions, you gotta face them, right? You gotta have that courage to do it, right? So with Valor, you can literally apply it either on your throat, on your wrists, just in your hands, and smell it. That's what I'm going to do for this time around. And I'm going to let the oil drop out so that, and I swear this one had, yep. Oh, it's in there. I can see it. We're going to do a little trick. This is only for experienced essential oilers, okay? So only for experienced essential oilers can you do this. There's a drop. Notice the importance. So there's two reasons. One, you don't want to get any germs on this. And two, you're getting a full drop, which helps all of the organs in your body. You can smell it. You can say an affirmation like, I am aware, because a lot of the time with some of the emotions one of the emotions connected could be like you're feeling like you're losing a battle. So the other side of that is growth. And in order to experience growth, you have to be aware. You have to be aware of your feelings and your emotions and how you're feeling every day. That's why before I jumped on YouTube, I asked those live, what is it that you're feeling, right? So that you could really get into that and really be aware of some of the things you want to remove. Anyone who's live with me, I would encourage you to do your oils as well. So if you don't have this yet, this could be something you can jump on your subscribe to save order so that you are able to release those emotions and just support your whole body. All right, so the next oil is Harmony. Oh, and just so you guys know, Valor is a blend of coconut, black spruce, camphor, blue tansy, frankincense, and geranium. So that is the blend of Valor. All right, so Harmony. Harmony is really good for harmonizing your chakras, your energy centers. So you could put Harmony on all of your chakras that are easily reached, right? Or I like to put Harmony above my belly button on that chakra. That's just an easier space, but I'm going to also put it for purposes. And that was 2 drops. That's okay. I am an adult. I have trillions of cells in my body, and essential oils work on that cellular level, right? And the other reason why I specifically use Young Living essential oils, one, they literally changed my life. I used to get sick all the time, right? Like I said. And my mom was using essential oils for quite some time. These essential oils are the ones that really helped my little brother, who was having some brain issues and also just some meltdowns. And I like that we have farms. So this is our book of like all of our farms, right? It is so amazing and perfect and beautiful. So that is the farms. And I planted yarrow, helichrysum, clarity sage, and lavender. So I really love Young Living, and us as members can get in the dirt and really, like, when you get a bottle, you'll be like, oh, did I plant that? is that part of what I did? Did I contribute? So it's really cool. Okay, but back to harmony. Harmony is a really good for really helping you realize that once you're in harmony and you know where you're going and you're in harmony with your goal, then it's really going to be amazing. So when dealing with your emotions, you should be in harmony, right? You should have that ability to really be in balance so you can move through your emotions, right? So sandalwood, lavender, ylang-ylang, frankincense, orange, angelica, geranium, hyssop, Spanish sage, black spruce, coriander, bergamot, lemon, jasmine, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, and rose. You guys notice that black spruce is in there? Black spruce really helps with the lungs. Any tree oil is really good for the lungs, but it also goes like a level deeper. So that's why black spruce is in a lot of our blends to help remove those old patterns, right? So if you're beating yourself up, right, where I felt like that was one of the emotions that we've all done, because I looked at this book and there was a lot of emotions that I could choose from for these specific oils. So it's another reason why this feelings collection is such a great collection to just get started with, so that you can remove the old and set in the new, right? Get started and really live that amazing life. So the other side of beating yourself up is being elevated. An affirmation you can use, if you choose, is I accept the truth. Now, you guys, and I don't know what's going to happen for me. So far, we're doing good. We're on the easier oils. But a lot of the time, the idea, and this is why this can take anywhere from just like 30 minutes to 2 hours. This can really, because you have to take the time to really release those emotions and let it go and get back to your true self and move forward, right? And sometimes we can get caught up. Maybe we have a big breakup, right? That can get us, like, we have the identity with that person. The loss of a loved one, like for me, my brother dying unexpectedly and being 14, that can be a hard thing. The loss of our normalcy, right? We're still in this pandemic. We're still experiencing a lot of loss right now. Or the flopping. Oh, wait, do this. Oh, no, do this. Do this. So we have to really know that our core is in ourselves. All right. So that's harmony. The next oil is forgiveness, because we definitely want to forgive ourselves and others, right? We want to do both. But a lot of the time we need to really forgive ourselves for our own issues, for the things that we've experienced. Because we should be our biggest advocate, but I know I've worked on my thoughts. And there's some times I'm like, oh, why did I think that? Why am I talking to myself like that, right? Be aware of how we're talking about ourselves, because that's also going to help create success and momentum and moving forward. Okay, so the navel and the nose. I have both. The reason why you put it on your navel is because, think about it, like when we're babies, that is the area that we got all of our nutrition, right? That's where our umbilical cord is. So that's another area that if you don't know where to put an oil, then put it on your belly button area, right? And then I say, and the nose too, because then you can really smell it. And during this process, you really want to forgive yourself. Okay, I'm going back to that because we have to. In order to grow, in order to really move forward, we have to forgive ourselves so that we can accept that we are worthy and that we can have whatever it is we desire. We're creative beings. So one of the negative emotions, and you can think of a positive and a negative emotion, really, they're fear-based and then they're faith-based, right? Or love-based, whatever, I like the two F's because it's fear face, you can kind of remember it. But it's also, it could be the end of two sticks, right? The opposite end, but it's on the same stick. Or it could be the toss of a coin, right? So there's a fear emotion, but on the other side, you can flip it to that faith, love emotion. So the negative, a negative emotion you could be experiencing is fear of repeating the past. I chose that because of everything that's happening right now in the world. And a lot of people are in that fear mode. And then they're like, okay, well, we're repeating the past, but are we? I choose to reject that and to really be in this awareness, right? So we can learn from the past. We can have that awareness. So an affirmation you can choose with using forgiveness. I learned from all of life's experiences. I learned from all of life's experiences. And then you should really, I mean, I know I do, and I know that we all can and we all will, right? So forgiveness has sesame seed oil. Some of our blends are actually, yeah, some of them, not all of them, already have carrier oils. So then you can just easily apply. All of our singles in Young Living are straight, pure, potent singles. That's why I mentioned earlier our beautiful seed to steel process in our farms. You can go to seedtosteel.com to learn more. But right now, back to our program of feelings. So sesame seed, Melissa, geranium, frankincense, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, coriander, angelica, lavender, bergamot, lemon, ylang-ylang, jasmine, helichrysum, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, rose. Can you guys kind of hear some of the oils that are similar, right? But it's all in how they're blended. Each blend is blended in a certain way as well. So we have that forgiveness. And then we're going to go to release. We'll see what happens. Actually, so wait, don't do that. Stop. Anyone who picked up release oil, put it down. Present time. We're doing present time. We want to be in the present moment so we don't get stuck in a past experience. Then we're going to release. Okay, but right now we're in present time. So present time, we take a drop of present time. This might be another one because I might, let's see. Yep. Okay, so experienced oilers only. Experienced oilers only. We're going to put this one on our thalamus. Oh, wait, it's actually below the throat. It's like right here. Clockwise motion. Because we want to make sure that we're in present time. Okay. So when we have a loss, there's also a gain. So the other side of a loss is a gain. And then an affirmation you can use. I love the smell of present time, by the way. I allow myself to give and receive, right? I allow myself to give and receive. And again, this is all from Carolyn Means' book. And all of our organs are connected to those positive and negative emotions. So yeah. So it takes a moment, and I'm going through this fast, you guys. So this may not hit me right away. It might hit me after or during when I take us off YouTube Live. And we'll see what happens. Because again, remember, 30 minutes to 2 hours for emotional release. So set aside some time. Now, when you're doing that 30-day challenge, there were times when I was doing that I was like, oh, I have to get out the door. So I got to do this quick. And I'm just trying to do a quick intention with each oil, or just a whole intention of having that higher vibration, really being aware of my emotions. Our next one is release, which goes over the liver. because the liver stores anger, and the other side of anger is laughter. Laughter is the best medicine, you guys. Our liver does over 500 functions. We have to make sure that our liver is good. So that's why I also 2 weeks ago talked about the cleansing trio, and that video is on my YouTube channel. So fear of success, which, believe it or not, a lot of people have a fear of success. The other side of that is acceptance. I accept awareness. I accept awareness is the fear of, is the opposite of the fear of success is acceptance. And I accept awareness. And release has ylang-ylang, olive oil, lavender, geranium, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, grapefruit, tangerine, spearmint, lemon, blue cypress, davana, camphor lime, so those limes that have the little weird skin, ocotillo, jasmine, matricharia flower, blue tansy, and rose essential oil. Rose is one of the highest vibrations, if not the highest. Some people believe black spruce, Northern Lights black spruce from our farm in Canada is the highest. So just so you guys know, present time is sweet almond oil, bitter orange, black spruce, and ylang-ylang. Okay, also, a lot of the time, and that's kind of why I want to go back to release and present time, or using release with at least a tree oil, like grounding. That's a blend we have of I think 5 or 6 different tree oils, or a pine, or even frankincense. So this collection you can purchase from Young Living. It's $188.25 plus tax, because once it's over 100 PV, you get free shipping. So this is a beautiful collection to grab. Inner Child is the next oil. Inner Child actually it helps clearing cellular memory. So if you're like feeling stuck, the other side of that is freedom. So if you're stuck, the other side is freedom, which I know right now, that is what I'm focusing on all of us having, is the freedom of choice and the freedom just to live our lives. So freedom of choice, right? So for this one, I choose to apply Inner Child by putting it on my thumb and putting my thumb to the roof of my mouth for about 10 or 15 seconds. And then breathing in deeply as I'm holding it. That is my choice. This is not a vitality oil. So that's why I'm telling you guys this. This is how I use this protocol and how I was taught to use this protocol. If you guys are like, because Inner Child has, and I gotta do a special method. So Inner Child does have jasmine, which is an absolute. I've done that, like I said, a few years ago, 30 days straight, morning and night. I'm still here, but it's your choice. That's how I was taught. It's orange, tangerine, ylang-ylang, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, jasmine, lemongrass, black spruce, and bitter orange. If you don't want to put it like that, you can put it on your throat chakra or on your navel, right? Where we all came from, near the umbilical cord, or where our umbilical cord was connected. It's up to you and what you feel is best for you and safe for you, okay? All right, then, because we've probably released some emotions, we've gotten back to our inner child, and we're gonna need to have the courage to to be us, right? So Valor again. And I know this Valor is almost out, so I have my special way. And you can choose to use Valor, and you can just do like what you did, or you can kind of like and be like, all right, I got it everywhere, I'm set. So now that you're valored up, now that you've learned a little bit about some essential oils and releasing those feelings, and just so you know, this book, plus you guys think about when you're stressed out. Does your shoulder blades get really tight? Do you like feel tension, right? Or your neck gets stiff and you're like, oh, I gotta stretch my neck out, right? Or maybe your liver is bothering you, right? Or your lower back, or a certain area on your hand. Your hand, the bottom of your feet, and all throughout your body has a meridian point, or like a meridian line, and then your hand has reflexology. So we are always given signs. However, my job, how I feel like I'm here, is to help teach you those signs. So because those signs of pain or uncomfortability are really your body trying to say, hey, pay attention inside. With that, that's where, so like, I'll go and tell you guys some of, remember I mentioned the inner child cellular memory? That's your DNA, right? That's your alarm points. But inner child, if you have erratic energy, it's your duodenum. That is what is in trouble. If I remember that correctly, that is part of your digestive system near your large intestines. We'll have to verify that once we go off screen, off YouTube. The other, like another oil. Oh, so another oil though is Valor, right? Valor has aggression. That's your adrenal cortex. So your adrenals. I talked about losing a battle, your physical body. If you just feel exhausted, you should definitely Valor up, okay? But there's just different physical connections with our body. So we have to be aware of that. And it's just over time. And sometimes you just have to trust your emotions and grab an oil. And there are other essential oils like Believe. I love Believe. It's great for any muscle issues and to really believe in yourself. So this is another thing that you guys can add to your order. And another thing I've been doing to really help me get over and support my grief, right? And get back to the side of happiness is gratitude on my heart chakra. So I'm going to do that right now to help release any of the emotions that I might experience after this. So gratitude over the heart chakra is another thing I've been doing in case anyone else watching this now or later has experienced the loss of a loved one. I hope you guys can see the importance of using essential oils to help with your physical body as well as your emotions, especially your emotions. I hope you can see that we're an emotional being and we need to be aware of how we're feeling, because with that awareness comes growth and truth. And then the next time we experience something similar or in that realm, we can handle it with grace and ease. And I hope you guys can see that joining my team, and it's just such a beautiful way to really help you get education and have tools on hand. And I hope you guys can see how amazing it is to have products from Young Living, because they have the best farms and products ever. So thank you guys so much for watching on the world of YouTube. Hopefully I can go back in and edit that beginning, but it's all good. And I'm going to stop the stream for YouTube so everyone live can chat and